Tommy spots a cat. I am Milton, son of a carpenter and Mary. Dad, a carpenter, worked on skyscrapers. Mom, Mary Ann. I am the son of a carpenter and Mary. I get to make parables. And this is my Tommy Parable series about Tommy, the no-arm Chinese fellow. How did he get to be missing both arms, working in the unseen business, the streets? He has a whole lot of folks taking turns being one person. Staged events, making sure things happen a certain way, be it in one room with two people, or a stadium, or a city, or larger. That's the streets, what you don't see in the evening news, even though you might see it around you, what you don't see in the books, the songs. Tommy was brown-nosed and they loved blind obedience in the Orient. His boss, Boo, told him to stick his right arm into a wood chipper. Tommy slowly fed that right arm into the wood chipper. He's always been blindly obedient. Lefty, the left arm, saw what was going on. What was going on with that right arm was, of course, surprised. Jumped off. That's a wise thing to do. Remember, the son of a carpenter and Mary's parables are often wrapped in symbolism. The up front meaning, don't stick your arm in a wood chipper. The other meaning, don't let anything bad happen to somebody who's just like you, and then let it happen to you. Let it be a warning. Jump off when you see something happening to someone who's the right arm to you being the left arm. Now I'm going to have to make this quick. I don't have much battery left. And I got a lot of other stuff to do, paging my stuff, 4x6 in my contact cards so that I can get last month printed out and that kind of thing. Orientals love cats and dogs. No, not as pets, as dinner. Ask them if they're honest, they'll tell you. Oh, it's a little bit off. If not, you know, you have to excuse me. I mean, it's a reverse camera, which is great for checking out handsome bald guys, but it's kind of hard to square up when you can't look directly at it. In case you've seen some of my parables and it's a little bit off. That's the image from today you're going to find on ChristComplex2.wixsite.com/daffodilly. Hit the heart. It'll show you what I designed today, last week, last month. Oh, I had to show you a handsome bald guy. I always keep a spare poster handy, or I try to, in case some attractive blonde or near blonde girls walk up to me and say, "Can I please have a poster of you?" Always puts a smile on their face. Now let me turn the light on and do my sugar check. As I tell you about Tommy, he likes to let Rhea drive. He's got his own car. He got a new car actually with power steering and automatic windows. He doesn't have to make himself dizzy, rolling them down, because he doesn't have the arms. He lets Rhea do the driving with that fancy new car because it hurts his teeth to drive. All he's got to drive with is his teeth, and Oh, I'm prepared for the fourth. Dug out all the imagery I could find. I've got more of this. These are all I've got printed out for now. Got one more over there. And let me switch my image out real quick. Oh, the devil Lori is around. Hates to see me eat. Tore food off of the shelf of the store across the street because it hates to see me eat. The Lori devil. Mega groups of folks. Mega sets of folks hates to see the one and only eat. I won't go into that. I don't have time. Back to Tami, who is riding with Rhea, and they're going over to her mom's house to. Well, she doesn't tell Tommy that, but she's dropping off the latest from last month she had printed out for her of Milton's imagery. And oh yeah, I gotta do this because I couldn't do my morning sugar check because of Lori's hatred blindsided me. One, I used methods to keep me up all night. And then had my worker who helps do the laundry, and oh, she keeps the place looking real nice. I called up to switch days at the very last minute. From tomorrow to this morning, I had finally gotten to sleep, was in a deep sleep, so I got caught in between sleep cycles because that's a Demon Lori method. So there's a lot of folks in the parade today. I heard it from both sides of the Immaculate Apartment here. I saw it on my way over and back. So we get a lot of good examples, great. Anyway, if I have to go over there, it's because the battery's too low. That's where the charger is. Rhea's driving over to her mom's house on some excuse so that she can drop off Melton's latest imagery from June 2018. And Tami says, "Stop, Rhea, stop, stop, stop." And she says, What, why, Tami? And Tami says, "I saw a cat." And yes, they like cats and dogs. No, not as dinner. No, not as pets, as dinner. Got it right the first time. And they go over to what's this kind of a big culvert, get lets the water go under streets kind of stuff. Go over there, and Rhea says, "Are you sure?" She's parked her car, she's with Tami. "Are you sure that was a cat you saw?" And Tami says, "Yeah, I know cat." It was a cat, and she kind of peers inside the culvert, and Tami says, "Stay here, I'll go get the cat." And he goes in, and he grabs the cat with his mouth when he catches a cat, does the hunting and catches that cat. Let me go get some imagery to show you while it's still going. I can take it over there if I have to, but I'm going to be quick, I promise. (2016) I was on back in 2016. He says, "You stay here." Yeah, he grabs the cat by the, that's where it was. Grabs the cat by the tail. And of course the cat puts up a scratch, scratches up his belly. And remember, this is a cartoon, guys. It's my Tami cartoon. It's like the Road Runner and all that. Coyote and Bugs Bunny and all that. He grabs the cat and he slams it against the side of a house or something until it knocks the cat out. He takes it home to Rhea, and she prepares the cat for dinner. Puts a little bib on it. Oh no. But he goes in there, and all of a sudden Rhea kind of backs up because he's got a horrendous smell coming out of there. Yeah, it wasn't a cat, it was a skunk. Long story short, 3 showers ago, and Tami has to have Rhea help him shower because got that no arm thing going on. 3 showers, one with soap, one with her grandpa in Alabama's remedy for skunk, washing with tomato soup, and another shower with a scouring kind of thing because she didn't like that smell. And all through dinner she took some cat out of the freezer. Tami said, "This cat smells like skunk." And Rhea said, "No, that you smell like skunk." So that's going to be my quick point. I got to show you my eyes before I run out of battery time here. Remember to check and post and file 424-229-4140. Make a video of whatever you get when you don't get me. John Melton Brady. Not 1-911 Flight 93 checks very seriously. No cartoon there. In 9.5, almost 10 years, almost a full decade of asking for a 93 check and not getting one. No certified, no non-certified mail either. I'll try and remember to show you the 5s on the way over there. Post and repost those 5s and tell everyone. Oh, make that video real quick. You hear a siren. Firemen, police, paramedics. You make that video. You say, call John Melton Brady. Get it on video. You got the timestamp on your phone. You got the number dialed. You tell them. You gotta keep it under a minute if you want to get it on Instagram. And tell them whatever boring thing. I'm sure it's short. I think it's short with a twiddling, whatever it's called. And yeah, whatever boring thing you get when you don't get Melton, it's not going to be boring when you need the firemen, the police, and the paramedics. So make that video, whatever you get when you don't get me, or you don't get him if you're saying it. And post. You got the timestamp on your phone, you got the number dialed. When folks worried enough about hijacking our lifelines, they're worried enough about getting caught doing that they're altering phone records to cover it up. But we've got video proof. Yeah, it's PhoneGate. Okay, let me show you the eyes changing slowly but surely. Well, I had a lot of good stuff back in 2016. Need to get a lot of these cool ones. I got a lot of cards for the laminating for next weekend, but yeah, I need the full ones. So these, 4 to a page, and then there's a 93 check image you can post and repost. Whatever you get when you don't get Melton. And remember, a lot of this stuff will make for some good tabletop art. If you don't like the eyes, here's this one. Print me out from youtube.com/DNFD series, or from daffodilia.blogspot.com, daffodilia.blogspot.com. Also christcomplex2.wixsite.com/daffodilia. There's eyes from about 9 years ago, somewhere around there. All dark brown or even browner. You can see a little bit of blue there as I'm doing a little genetic carpentry. They started changing in 1996. And yes, there's the eyes with the little brown ring from about 5 years ago. Now I'm going to show you, hopefully, with the new flashlight here. Oh, it's also a magnetic tool, so if I need to pick something up. But let me show you that before I run out of that battery. I'll show you better tomorrow, but I'm in a hurry and I've got a whole lot of things in my hand. Post and repost these. All soldiers to protect America. Make that video. Whatever you get when you don't get me, post it. Oh, there's the eye. Again. I think it's the same photo. Another image about voter registration links. And yes, it doesn't matter how many folks you got registered to vote, guys. If you can't reach them by phone to tell them who they should vote for or what they should vote for, yeah, it's how they placed Hussein in our White House to stain our democracy. And now they have the buffoon Trump in there. Make that video. You have whatever boring thing you get. You're calling up folks to tell them to vote for this or that. Whatever boring thing you get, yeah, it's not going to be boring to get the fire. You need the fireman, and you get that. And 2, it is money out of your pocket when you're a businessman. You're trying to call customers, and it's also a little brighter than the other one, but you get the idea. The white part around the brown there is slowly but surely making it disappear, and the outer ring there is gone. Newer eyes, the bigger bluer eyes growing in through and around. Till I get better together. It's supposed to last for a good 3 hours, so it should be a whole lot of stuff, but I need to get new batteries because they're not rechargeable. Yeah, well, let me finish that point and tell you I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully with some more of those Hussein erasing job stuff that Tami has. Yeah, you're calling up customers. You're calling up folks to tell who they should vote. And you getting that? That's our democracy being hijacked. It's your, if you're non-political kind of thing, yeah, it's your money out of your pocket. You're trying to call up a customer, your gates of livelihood, so Gates and Google can get the business. Or Spectrum next door, as you heard earlier. Remember to check and post in 5, 911, Flight 93, check and post in 5 in front of those Mormons when they come to Europe. When they are casing your neighborhoods. In case you've noticed things disappearing after they've been casing. Oh, it's not always them. Those folks they don't put up front in the church pews. But yeah, here's that nice one about Hussein. 2016, if you're looking to find it, and you can find the graphic art somewhere, blow it up into a poster, perhaps. I always thought it was bad taste. It's more than bad taste when you can't reach people by phone. It's your lifeline being hijacked. Make a video of it. But yes, when those Mormons come to Con, Granny down the street, or your mom down the street, or wallpaper in the neighborhood with those 5s that have the Mormons on it. And here's another good one. 93 check image. Wallpaper your neighborhood, tell them all to 911, Flight 93, check and post in 5 when the Mormons knock. They can reach me by phone. Look for the red phone on youtube.com/DNFD series, Melton's call log videos. Just put the last one from past 2 years ago up there. If you called the past 2 years, check that video out. If you don't show up, yeah, pray that you show up if you need the firemen, police, paramedics. Because those are the folks worried enough about hijacking America's lifelines to alter phone records covered up. And yeah, look for the red phone in those call log videos to find the damn Mormons casing neighborhoods across America. Make the video, post the video, whatever you get when you don't get me. Post it, and yeah, come see me in person. What does your skyline have to be in Melton's imagery? And yeah, tell me what you believe. Doesn't have to be something here in church, guys. Where is a great place to put Jesus' Immaculate House? Oh, you don't have to go to church to have something to believe in. And yeah, if you call me up to ask, what do you mean by Jesus' Immaculate House? And see, religious censor says they can place a cowardly Hussein in our White House right after we got attacked by a whole lot of angry, violent, deadly, cowardly Husseins. How'd they do it? Yeah, you can't reach me by phone. And that's rather obvious, over the top, complete censorship. It's subtle. What affects your livelihood, what affects your lifeline. I guess a lot of cops and firemen, as I tell them to check and post in 5, with the fire station's phone and the military base's phone and the police station's phone, they realize that me asking for about a decade now for that first 911 Flight 93 check and not getting one, if their citizens and their cities, their phones aren't allowed to work when they need them, it's going to be just as newsworthy. We the people must take America back from the cowards who placed Hussein in our White House. Do that. Make a video of America's hijacked lifeline. Call me up in front of network news anchors, local news anchors, any and all in the public eye. Ask those reporters, why aren't you covering real news? Everything's fake news compared to my family's lifeline not working. Let me demonstrate it to you. Then you try to call me, you get it on video, you get their reactions on video, you post the real news on the Immaculate Network. Put it on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, 100 more. I'll see you tomorrow. And I kept it under 20 minutes.